Not yet, Haoch. Hello, everyone. How's the audio now? I will figure it out. I will figure everything out eventually. Well, on usual days, y'all will see the full intro, and as you can see, while the intro was playing, everyone was drawing.
Oh no.
Well, quick announcements.
Oh no.
Quick announcements before everything, all the chaos begins to ensue. Lots of things happening next month. So this month we released the Mole Totem Barbarian subclass, and it'll be fully out on the first week of February, which is honestly is a week from now. Secondly, the Cherub Ranger will be our Valentine's Day subclass. Valentine's month subclass, where we make fun of cherubs because cherubs aren't actually little babies with wings. They are four-headed demonic looking angels with lions, ox, human, and eagle head, I believe. You'll see it next month. A lot of new games coming up next month. We'll be doing a Them Dave collaboration. You might remember him from the Through the Looking Glass collaboration, where two of the players in this game, Haoch and Denise, actually played, and you can see their faces there if you want. Hopefully one day, when my computer is not such a potato, we'll be able to do more camera stuff as well. Because if I can't even play a video, how the hell am I gonna play cameras? Next month, we'll be replacing the Sunday games because it is Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year, and a lot of the Chinese players can't play next month. Also, people just want to do work and other stuff because that's what we do here apparently during holidays. Get work done. I will be helping Snowch out in Snow Chicken Lord in one of his games. So let's shout Snow Chicken Lord out. I will be running in his Tenacious D&D All Bard campaign. And I apologize ahead of schedule. There's a lot of announcements. Towards the end of the month, it'll be a Friday night. If you want, just click on !Discord or join our Discord, and updates will be there. So 2 collabs there. Third collab, I will be on It's Vin _ channel, playing on a one-on-one campaign, and it's visual novel style. So if you're into that, you can totally check out It's Vin _ and I'll be playing as Damien Lear, the kind of an asshole but actually really nice guy. Something that I dream to be. And I believe, one last announcement, and this is the most important one. Next week, Saturday night, we'll be starting another campaign on this channel. It'll be midnight to 3 a.m. So if you're in this time zone, it's too late for you, but hopefully we can catch anyone else who's not in our time zone. That being said, I won't reveal anything else about that. I think get excited to meet whoever's in that game. They're all content creators, I guess, as well. Can safely call them that. And I think we can get started on saying hi to everyone. This is the most number of announcements I've ever given in a single game. So like, I'm gonna roll the dice and see who I pick. I'm gonna roll a d4 and randomly pick. Hi Mari, how are you doing?
Hi, I am fine.
And
I'm good.
feel free to cut each other. I think you've all reached the point where y'all can just like banter for the next 10 minutes or something.
Yes, well, actually, I have a fun fact to start us off with. I do. I'm in a class that Denise is teaching. Like, she's a TA for, which is so funny. I mean, she's not like gonna be my direct teacher, which is so sad because I would have totally like used that to be like, oh my god, hey, could you like give me a good grade on this paper? You know, I'm kidding. But no, I'm kidding. But yeah, I arrived. I mean, it's all online. So in the Zoom class, I just saw her name and I was like, nah, can't be. But then I remembered what she does, and then this module was in that department, and also the lecturer called her out, like to like ask her a question. So it meant that basically she was TAing for that class. So I was like, oh my god, this is that Denise. Hold on. And so I immediately said hi, and then we were like, love, small world, haha. Yeah, so that
small world
happened.
indeed.
Yes, that happened. That was cool. What else? Josh prompted me. What do I want to say?
I actually wanted to ask,
Yes.
if your character lived in this day and age, what would be their favorite band?
My character?
And y'all can think about it.
Oh my
While that
gosh.
happens.
Oh lord.
Oh god. I feel like, okay, since she is all sheltered and everything, and then when as a princess, of course, in her castle, where the only kind of music she's been exposed to is probably, harps and classical music. When she gets out in this day and age, I think she would be enraptured by rap.
By
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah, that's totally it. Like, I mean, I am obviously biased towards Lin-Manuel Miranda, listening to nothing but him right now. But yeah, she would like hear like a song from Hamilton and just be like, "What is this genius?" And then she would see like those freestylers and like lose her mind. She'd be like, "Oh, that is so cool!" They're just singing whatever they want to say and rhyming off the top of their head, and she would just go crazy and she would be obsessed. And oh my god, she might even like try her hand at rapping. Yeah, I think that would be my answer. Mhm.
So Denise, do you actually teach Mari?
No, thankfully for this semester, I'm not really assigned teaching roles. I might be grading her stuff though, but usually when it comes to these grading stuff, it'll be anonymized, so I wouldn't be able to know if it's hers unless she leaves me a sign, wink wonk. But but yeah, I won't be teaching.
I will let you know after stream.
This student left an UWU at the bottom next to page number 3.
Mhm. That's how you go no girl.
Sass.
Well,
Yes,
everyone knows now. So
exactly.
how's it being a teacher, Denise?
Me. It's all right, I guess. It's quite cool because for last semester since I taught, I was given feedback, and the feedback was so cute. They were so wholesome, and it kind of gave me affirmation that I guess I'm a good teacher. But yeah, and it's quite cool because they give you stats. And then they compare you to the average in the department and the average in the faculty, which I'm above average for. Oh yeah.
Nice.
But then they
Yes,
represented it in a spider diagram, like those, like if you're in Maple Story or some those stat graphs, like the spider web looking thing.
Yeah.
So I felt like a Pokemon. Yeah, I really felt like a Pokemon. I was like, ooh, what's this? I'm high in kindness and approachability, but I'm like low in, like, I don't know, speed pace at which the class is going. I'm not sure, but something along those lines. Yeah, it's not bad. But I do know if I want to pursue a career, it's a little. I still have to think about it. I think I might want to experience corporate world as well before I make a decision, because as much as I do enjoy it and I am getting affirmation, it's a hard decision. I can't see myself doing this full time for now. Like, because I think if I keep teaching the same things, it might get boring after a while. And I think I'm someone that wants and needs change often.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it is rewarding when students enjoy, or like they come back and say like, oh, thank you and stuff. So it's still a dilemma. But yeah, thanks for asking.
I know for sure that I don't want to be a teacher. Yeah. Like I can't
think
handle
enjoy
that.
research.
I mean, but teaching at university schools
it's very different from teaching for other basic.
True that. Yeah, that's true. Well,
Mm-hmm.
what would Card's favorite band be? I feel
Oh,
before you say it, do you have a band in mind already?
I do.
Okay, so before you say it, I feel like if we were to meet Card in real life, he would say something super edgy, right? But deep down, it would be like Taylor Swift or something.
What
I
he
love
tells
that.
people versus what it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll tell everyone it's like Linkin Park or like the emo kind of vibes,
Yeah.
and then like because he relates to them hardcore. But I guess I didn't really think of what you said, but now that you put it in my head, I think that would be very true as well. He might probably listen to some like cute girl groups on the side for like K-pop and like maybe some happy-go-lucky artists like I don't know Owl City or something in his free time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. I'm gonna roll dice and see whether John gets last again. Oh yes, Haoch. How's your week, man?
I recently started my intern 2 weeks ago. It has been very interesting. So I work currently at my internship. I'm a grip. For those who don't know these terms that they use in the broadcast, film, TV, cinema industry, a grip is someone who helps to set up the lights that they use in filming. So like in school, you don't learn shit about this because cash grab and all they teach you is useless theory taught propagated by old white men who don't know anything about the practical world. So you don't learn shit like this at all. Yeah, I go here and they teach me everything and I'm just learning new stuff every day. It's fucking tiring, but it's fucking fun. And I went for my first shoot yesterday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I'm dead tired right now. My back aches and my leg aches. I was supposed to go today too, but I booked a plane tickets to go watch with my grandmother, so I got out of that. Yeah.
You're peaking a
Nice.
bit. Let me pull your volume down.
Peak.
Okay. I hope it's better. Sorry about that. I feel like these kind of things, right? A lot of art in general, actually. Even if knowing theory is good, but it's not as good as like doing it.
No, as in, yeah, learning theory is good, but like the theory that we learn in school is so far from
Modern world.
anything you need to use. Yeah, like who the fuck needs to know about the constructivist theory of approaching films when no one thinks about it that way?
I'm not a film buff, so I won't know.
It's alright. It's just like Anyway, yeah.
Okay, how would you like to do the intro? I mean, I'm kidding.
Wow.
Hey John, how are you? Oh, Summer, sorry. Haoch, what would Summer's favorite band be before I forget?
I was waiting for you to ask me that. I was gonna be like, this bitch gonna skip me.
I was thinking about pretending to skip John, but I forgot to ask.
I know. Okay, Summer straight up. I don't think Summer will have one favorite band because she'll just be like, okay, first Summer's a dancer, so but she's like urban style dance, so like lyrical. So she'll listen to all the contemporary top 100 hits that everyone
Ew.
listens to. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. And also Summer's a bit basic when it comes to that. So definitely K-pop and boy bands.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, definitely. She'll be wait, what's the BTS, right? Yeah, BTS. What's the BTS fan name?
Army.
Yeah, she'll be the BTS
Oh
army.
my god. Oh my god, and she'll learn all their dances.
Oh my god.
K-pop covers.
Yes.
Yeah. Should totally have a YouTube channel for that. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, totally.
Yeah.
All right,
She just-
John. How are you, John?
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Hey.
How are you, John?
Very good. I'm very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so honored to be here today.
Wow.
How's homework?
Hmm?
How's homework?
I spent like 4 hours looking at one question.
Oh
and
my
I'm still not
god.
done. I'll just do it tomorrow.
Oh, that sounds stressful. You know,
It's okay,
Ha-
but I think it's just the nature of homework.
yeah. Happy were the times when I was told what to do. How-
Wait,
how is-
actually, I need to shout John out before you continue.
yeah.
Because this guy literally saved me from not being able to graduate.
Oh, I know this. I know this story.
Oh my god. Yeah, I missed the module and I was like, John, I don't know if I can graduate. And he was like, bitch, why are you so useless? Send me your planning. And yeah, so he saved my ass. So thank you, John. Yay.
Wait, do you know that you can graduate now or like?
I think so.
Okay.
Do you think you can graduate now?
Yeah.
Dun.
It's really not worth like wasting
know.
1 freaking year just to do it.
Shit, I know. I'm
What-
so sad.
What would Coco listen to? Oops,
know.
there's a leaky sound from Denise.
Who's that? Oh,
What would Coco listen to?
I don't know. He's a warlock. He's a master of darkness. So I guess some
Like
kind
Zayn
of
Malik or something.
Oh god.
What? How is he a master of darkness?
I'm just. Does this look like the Master of Darkness? Does this look like the Master of Darkness?
I
Yeah.
have no idea what you're talking. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm pinging Coco.
Wait, he doesn't even look like. Okay, you know what? I don't know anything. Okay.
So what
I
does?
think that he would listen to MCR.
Oh yeah, maybe
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's possible.
Right?
So what have you decided
No,
with
but that's
John?
more emo. I don't know. That's kind of lame.
Wow. I see.
Yeah, just
Are
call
you
MCR
shitting
lame.
on MCR right now, John?
Yeah.
No,
I
but
just
mean,
thanked
like,
you and you want to start a beef with me.
He
Seriously.
just doesn't fit.
Oh boy.
MCR is-
I can see him
MCR
jamming out to teenagers, you know what I mean? Like teenagers. I'm not gonna say,
No.
but yes.
Okay, Coco doesn't listen to anything. Okay, he just meditates upon the sounds of
Coco's a podcast guy. You know, he likes podcasts.
oh yeah, and like political speakers. I don't know.
Ugh.
All right. I hope all the audio is fine. Please let me know if it peaks again. Chat. I guess this is where I go. Haoch, do you wanna say the
Last
intro?
time on Fried Dice, the oath of the Latewatch.
The party decides to pursue the lion quest. Despite its apparent negligible pay, the mayor of the village informs the party that the lion has impenetrable skin and magic negating effects. They also meet Basandro, the merfolk hunter, who is unsure about the party's survival. He redirects them to Onis, the town healer. Card offers the healer a potion with a close expiry date, and Onis provides some fur obtained from the lion. The party tests their spells against the fur and find out what works and what doesn't work against the fur. The party then decides to pursue the lion. It sleeps on a hill, and with a fear spell and several well-executed attacks, the lion falls. Its skin remains undamaged, however, and the party brings it back with them to hopefully make something out of it. The mayor thanks them, and the party begins heading back to the city. So, we're gonna montage through the forest, and all of you are approaching the city, heading back, I guess, to the bar first? Is that it?
Is that where we're gonna get our reward?
Yep,
we
yep.
got our reward. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
which reminds me, I have in big pink letters here, do piety, because we forgot to do it last time. So you can open up your piety stuff. And I believe I'm gonna open it up as well just to see. Let's start with the only one who doesn't have anything is Coco, so I'll start with Mari because that's Tasa, right?
Yes, yes. Tasa.
Did you do any of the 4 things? Support those who would
Let me
reform or
see.
overturn institution, prevent cataclysm, offer treasure to a body of water, or defend or maintain a temple. I think you, technically speaking, prevented cataclysm, so that's pretty simple.
Yeah, totally.
So you can add 2, what do you call that? Piety onto your character sheet. It should be in the downtime tab.
Okay. Yep. It's
I
there.
bel-
It's there.
I believe that cards is Erebos,
Yes, it is.
right? So for Erebos, did you convince a group of people to accept misfortune, ease someone's
did.
death, or assist with funeral arrangements, retrieve an eidolon, or thwart the schemes of Heliod?
I convinced the father and the child to just like freaking suck their thumbs and move on and just get out of the city, you know?
Oh yeah, they
'Cause
did
things
accept
hap-
misfortune. Oh yeah, so totally.
Yeah,
So add your 2 piety.
Woo! At what one?
I forgot about that, but that's pretty good.
Thank you.
It should be in your downtime tab. And then I believe that Summer picked Perforos.
Yeah.
Fight against someone who would rule over others. Take a decisive action on impulse. Destroy something that outlived its usefulness. Or create something wonderful.
I don't think I did anything unless you consider the lion destroying the lion as outliving its usefulness.
Yeah, I guess.
I
It was beginning to, instead of maintaining the balance of nature in the forest, it was definitely impinging on the lifestyles of humanoids. So that's totally possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can add 2.
Yay.
And then for Coco, just add 2. Piety. No one
What?
needs to know for what. No one needs to know.
Anti. Dun, 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 dun.
Where do I add this? I'm lost. As usual.
Keep track of it. I'll add it into your downtime sheet later. Your downtime sheet.
Oh, I see
later.
downtime. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you all head back to Triple M, aka Minus's Monopoly of Mead. It is the mid-afternoon, so it is quite empty still. What do you want to do?
We're carrying the lion's carcass, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So since it's really heavy, you know, it's over our shoulders, and then Cart just kicks open the door. It's like, "Oh, Minus, good sir, we have returned for our bounty." Is Minus there? Yes.
Wow. That's a huge lion. No one.
Isn't it?
How did you manage to destroy that beast?
Oh, we managed. We're pretty good. It didn't stand a chance against our wits and our strength and our valor.
Right.
Cart is feeling it. He's so happy.
So how much was this again? And then he scours through the list of all the quests, and then he's like, here you go. Do you even need a bag for this? It's 12 gold pieces.
Don't lie to me, Minus. It's 15. I wrote it down, Minus.
Okay, all right. the bag. They must have given me the wrong bag. And then he goes back and he compensates it.
Inside check. Is he lying? Was he trying
Go.
to? Was he scamming us?
Go ahead and make an insight check if you insist.
What a bitch. Fuck. Yeah. oh, it's okay, Midas. Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen all the time.
I totally apologize. I will not do that with all the future payments. Are you intending on doing more quests?
Most definitely. I think we our team kind of got a kick out of the previous one, didn't we? Yeah, I look back for like validation.
Yes. You cut the thumbs up like
Yeah.
doing great.
Yeah. I guess I turn to the rest. Like, so what do you guys fancy doing for the next quest?
Should we help the big Pygmalius with his the instrument maker?
Instrument maker.
Yeah, his long lost love was kidnapped.
Right. That does sound urgent. Second to the lion. So sounds good.
Yes, I do love music and also romance. Therefore, I am very much for this quest.
Right. So we ship them and then I met them.
All right. So I believe this contract says that the payment will be in. It looks like some kind of lyre. Lyre, not like liar, but yeah.
Cool.
Here's the
Cool.
contract. Can head down to his house, and you all have passed by his house before, so you know where it is.
Hmm?
Yeah, you know where his house is because you've all gone there before.
Noise.
We didn't go there, is it? We just.
You passed by. Yeah, you passed by.
Okay, watch, right? Okay.
Oogie. I guess we hit there.
No maid before we go off.
Oh. What time is it now?
DM to players about
Yeah.
mid-afternoon. We're looking at like 2-3 p.m.
What? Oh, I thought it'd be later.
Yeah, y'all went in the
We
morning.
killed the lion in a lot of time. Then we were efficient AF.
Yeah, how long was it to the place though?
2-3 hours.
Oh,
Not that far.
damn.
And not that far.
I look at Minus and I just go, sure thing Minus, but not today. As you can see, we have. Then I just open my palms with the gold. Like we don't have a lot to celebrate with, but when we get more quests and more is it called bounty and more goodies?
Maybe you should break for lunch first, guys.
Yes, I agree. A rest would be ideal.
Just a wee bit, and we can head off to find the good old chap. Yeah.
Is that your declaration
United.
for a short rest?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So we can
Okay.
eat lunch because it's actually 3 p.m. And I assume that we didn't eat anything on the way back. Yeah.
But wait,
cool.
Gold looks to Card and asks him, so are you going to share that with us? I'm not really sure how this works, or if you're just gonna sort of just keep it by yourself, because I think I did do quite a bit to kill the lion with you. So how does this work exactly?
You're asking about splitting the money, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
So someone's getting feisty.
De facto leader.
What is this?
Yes, Card.
Give me a moment. Well, I was thinking maybe perhaps I could keep it for safekeeping first. But if you would like it first, we can do it. We can do a split.
That's
Oh,
all
wait.
right. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. So just perhaps you could, buy us lunch.
With our money, is that okay? Yeah, sure.
How about, since 15 gold doesn't really go 4 ways, maybe you spend like enough to make it go 4 ways. Like
That makes sense. So
like
3
one
gold.
What? Maybe
Wait.
one? How much do you want to spend on lunch, card?
We got 15 to make
Yes.
it go 4 ways.
14
It's 12.
can be split 3 gold and 5 silver.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Really?
card.
Mathematics.
Cards were intel and intelligence and business also. Wow, Summer, bravo. That's pretty sharp. Yeah. So what 1 gold sounds ideal. Then Cart is so impressed that he's like, you know what, Summer, you can be in charge of the money. And then he hands over 15 gold over.
Not that smart too, but okay. Here's 3 gold, 5 silver to everyone. 3 gold and 5 silver. Take it.
Thank you.
And
I
then
only
with the
asked because I've never really earned my own money before, and this is quite exciting for me.
there you go, princess, your first part-time job.
Thank you so much.
I'll walk up to Midas and I'll slap that 1 gold piece on the table really like, huh! And like, there you go, Midas. We're gonna buy lunch for 4 of us.
Is there five meals?
Oh yeah, Leonard's here.
I mean, there's enough. If you go for a set meal, basically about 2 silver each. We can go with a nice glass of milk, of water with some sliced
Lemon?
sautéed pork strips.
Oh sure, could I get a bit of lemon in my water, please?
Let me see if I've got lemons.
Thank you, Midas.
And he goes to the back and begins to cook. He begins to cook, and then he set aside the water while it was like heating up, so that you all at least have your water first. And there's no one here, so he just serves it to you.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's
Side
no
note,
issue.
Cart is just curious. How much did Leonard make again from this?
How much is
How much
Leonard?
did gold? Yeah.
Oh dear.
He just made more than us. Okay, no. He made equal to us technically from gold, but
Yeah.
Wait, can I check again what was the gold? Like, was it 3 gold and 5 silver?
yes.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
3 gold,
Oh
5
yes,
silver.
it does. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Yeah.
And then later, gold, you have to pay Leonard 3 gold pieces tomorrow.
Gold.
So
Gold breaches the topic with card and the rest. So, what about Leonard's fee? Don't you think we should be splitting that as well? Yes, after all.
Prearranged agreements, right? That Leonard wouldn't be a part of this because he's already being paid hourly.
He's paid hourly. Is he?
Daily,
He's
rather.
paid daily. Yes, but it comes out of my pocket, doesn't it?
Because you invited him, Gold.
Yes, well, if only he would. Leonard is listening, right?
Leonard is sitting not immediately with you guys. He's sitting next to the closer to the window so that he can read his book.
Right. Okay, fine. I just go like, yes, well, I do want to make sure that he's properly remunerated for his services and his friendship. And then she shuts up.
Cart just gestures to good old Leonard reading his book and says like, I think he doesn't mind. He's a simple man with a nice daily rate that he's comfortable with, so
Yes.
What would the
I
rest
have a
think?
question.
Yeah?
What the hell did he do in the last fight?
Exactly. Wait, are you saying this out of character or in character?
Like in character.
Well, he fought the lion with us. You were there. You were there, Coco. You saw it. He fought the lion with us.
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
I don't think he was lying.
Oh, God.
He wasn't just lying around.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna pay anything if he didn't do anything.
Well, he fought the lion.
So did we.
Yes.
I
So,
think his pay should come from gold. I don't want to pay anything.
Agreed, Coco. Nowadays we think so alike.
Well, it seems a consensus has been reached then. I shall continue to do that because I don't know if he adds any value to all of you, but his presence definitely makes me more at ease.
I'll pay with you, princess.
I feel like
knew
at
there
this
was a
point-
reason you were my best friend, Summer. I can always count on you to have my back, and she tears.
I feel like
Oh,
during this
shit.
conversation, Leonard is just reading his book, and then he notices all of you like side eyeing him, and then he just looks at you and he smiles and he puts a thumbs up, and then he continues reading, oblivious
Are you
to everything that's happening.
trying to make me emo? Because I will actually cry.
So he does not know what's happening.
I'm emo now. Yes, let's increase his pay. No, I'm kidding. But yes, Summer, your kindness will never be forgotten.
So
Alright, princess.
I believe you all can click on your, while this is happening, you all can click on short rest in your character sheets.
All right.
Wait.
Does short rest restore my
Bells.
Health
Yes.
lots?
Yeah, so if you click on
Yeah.
short rest in your character sheet, it should do it all the complicated stuff for you. My mouth just totally stopped working for a moment.
Okay, but before that, I'm gonna cast my healing potion thing twice, and then I'll do the resty rest.
All right.
Question: where is short rest?
Do you
Oh,
see
the bed. I see
the
it.
bed? And then you
Yeah, it's the
see
bed. Oh,
there's
cool.
there's one with the hourglass with less sand in it. That's short rest. The one with all the
Yeah.
sand at the bottom is a long rest.
Oh, okay, cool.
I kind of like this UI, but there are some issues if you use a browser. So if any of you have those issues and want me to change it back to the old sheet, just let me know, and I'll help you change it. Cool. So
Cool.
everyone has taken a short rest. If you have less than max HP, you can roll hit dice as well. I believe everyone's at full.
Yes.
Let me do Leonard as well. You know, I keep forgetting about Leonard.
Who's Leonard?
I am so burpy. Oh my gosh.
Burp it. Let the gas out.
Yeah, today's just a weird day for my body. It just feels so burpy. Well, are you all heading to Pygmalion's house now with the contract?
I assume so. Let's be off. Ooh.
So you all walk through the city. It is pretty hot today. Thankfully, because you all have been out of the sun, out in the sun mostly. So if it was raining, y'all would be soaked. But it is the opposite. So as you walk a familiar path that you all had taken to head to the village of, what's it called again? Chrysanthos, right?
Yeah.
The exit that leads to Chrysanthos. You do see this square-shaped house with two domed buildings next to it. And you identify that as Pygmalius' home. How do you approach?
poke card in the deck.
Card thinks that he's not into romance that much, so he doesn't know how to approach the situation, and neither is he interested in music. So, Gold, would you like to do the honors? I think you're the most empathetic. You too, Summer.
I think Summer and I will be handling this situation very appropriately, given that we are one in mind and spirit, and also that we just connect.
Open the damn door already.
Yeah, thank you, Coco. Couldn't have said it better myself.
No. One day I'm going to figure out what the stick up your butt is all about. Alright. Today is not that day. So Gold looks to Summer and says, "Shall we?"
Let us away. Even though it's just in front.
God, I just want to be dramatic. Ugh.
Let us away.
This house,
Yes.
the main building is pretty huge. It's like about over 100. It's over 100 feet wide at the front. So it is like
there
it's like a small mansion.
knocker
Yeah.
on the door?
Yes, there is a knocker on the door, and the front area is littered with. I say littered, but I actually mean a much prettier word than that. There are various flowers of varying kinds, and it's very pretty. It is. You can tell this guy is definitely has an eye for it. If he's the one who did this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he hired someone who knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do
If you have
see
that kind of-
two big doors to the entrance.
Right. Summer, look at all these beautiful flowers. I could stay here all day.
I sniff one, and do I recognize what kind of flowers they are?
Can you make a nature check?
By the way, Josh, my whole objective from now on is to make you say things that you never knew you had to say. I've got that twice. It's my second one of the night, and it's
Yeah,
only 2
you
so far.
have you have no idea what this flower is. After you smell it, it really does smell nice. Can't describe it because you can't tell.
I take it in my pocket. I put it in my pocket one.
So who's knocking on the door?
Princess Gold. Yes. They walk up, arms linked, and breathe in the deep, beautiful scents while doing so. And then they knock.
So you knock on this door, and the knocker is this brass that's weighted at the bottom with this spherical shape. So it feels really nice to like knock on the door using the knocker. It gives a really nice boom. And then
Yep.
you wait for a moment. You wait for 2 moments. And then you hear footsteps approaching the door. And then opens the door and you see this, I would say, middle-aged man. He looks like maybe late 30s. Beard is unkempt, messy. He looks like he's still wearing his PJs, like it's been crumpled and he hasn't changed in a couple of days. And then he looks at you and he says, who are all of you?
Could you be Mr. Pygmalius?
How do you know my name?
Good sir. Please do not be alarmed. We are here with good intentions. We saw your ad. I don't know what to call it. Your request in Mr. Minus's shop, and we are here to humbly offer our services.
You're here to save my lover. Please come in. And then he unlocks the door and he guides all of you in. And you see there's this entrance room that has paintings the floor is tiled, so he looks like he has money, right? Or even though he himself is unkempt, he definitely paid for a very expensive house. And he leads you through, it's not really a hallway, but it kind of looks like one. And then when you exit this hallway, at the very first entrance, you see this massive room that's about, let's say, 80 feet across, square-ish, more or less square. And they're just these huge slabs of stone everywhere, like 10 feet tall slabs of stone, 15 feet tall slabs of stone. So you can imagine this house is massive, right? And then you see a dozen different statues of the same person littered throughout this room. And then he guides you all to the left, where there's sort of like a living room. So it's well lit with natural light, lots of windows, and then there are just like 6 chairs scattered haphazardly across the room. And then he just starts pulling them towards the one small tea table, and he's like, please take a seat.
Thank you. It's your house. Your place is absolutely lovely. And then Gold takes a seat, gesturing for the others to follow.
I take a seat and I go, Mr. Pignarius, are those statues, were they of your lover?
I would offer you wine right now, but I think I finished it all. Yeah, but you can see exactly what he looks like. He's been gone for so long.
Does it seem like he's poisoned with alcohol?
He looks like he got super wasted, and then now he's sobered up because he ran out.
Okay.
Mr. Pignarius, I'm sorry. First of all, I would like to start by offering my deepest apologies for your situation. I would never, ever wish this on my worst of enemies. In fact, I can actually relate to you on a more personal level. I too have lost a lover, and the pain will never leave me. So please know that when we embark on this quest, we will do so with our full attention and dedication.
So he was last, like, apparently, according to the sources that saw anyone who looked remotely like him, they said that they headed through the forest into the wheat fields beyond, and so that's roughly like to the east from here. And then, and I know these statues, they don't look like him at all. All the statues look pretty good. His skin glows like the sun. If you find him, you can't miss him.
His name?
Do you know who took him? Or is it...
I have no idea. I just... That's what I heard.
When did you last see him? When did he disappear?
I think it was 5 days, 6 days. I lost track of time after I got so, well, intoxicated.
Okay.
And may I ask you his name?
His name is Ilias.
And he was here when you last saw him?
Yes. As you can see, he's the inspiration for most of my work. I used to make instruments, but my hands were dexterous enough that I saw that sculptures were the next big thing that I could work on, and he was the model that I used to, well, practice. But ever since he was gone, ever since he was gone, my skills have been slowly waning. And then he walks up to one of the statues in the living room, right? And then he shows that like there's a hand that looks a bit off, right? And then he points to one of the statues that's visible from the living room, and then he describes that you can see one of the cheeks is a little bit too sunken in, so it looks a bit older than the rest. And then when y'all leave and you stare at all the rest of the statues, you'll notice that all of them have like slight imperfections.
I'm gonna ask him, Mr. P, Mr. Pygmalius, have you had any notice from any kidnappers for wanting a ransom or any negotiations?
I don't think there was any ransom note. That being said, you see, Ilias is what you call an I believe the term is Alcide. Are you familiar with that term?
Not at all.
We looked at the natives of this land.
Gold, you can make an Arcana or Nature check. Depending on what you pick, I'll tell you different information.
It's the same quality, so
yeah, nature will
Arcana is like magic.
yeah, Arcana is like magic-y, and nature is like
right. I want a
foresty.
magic one.
I don't know what's the nature.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna do like a normal roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do Arcana because I like magic. Ooh.
Nice. So, Alcide is a type of nymph. So, nymphs are like, just like with Greek mythology, right? Nymphs are like, in this world,
Sluts.
nymphs are beings created from the magic. In specific, Alcides are created from white mana. They like to be in the sun because they were, lore says that they were created to worship Heliod, which is the white mana god. And yeah, so Alcides, you rolled Arcana, right?
Yeah.
Let me double check that. I have a list here. Yeah, they're white mana related, and they like to be in the sun. I've mentioned that. And they tend to be good omens to people. Yeah, that's the information that you remember about Alcides.
Okay.
And it's spelled Alseid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Gold asks Pygmalius, can you think of any reason that someone might want to capture an Alcide like himself?
I mean, Alcides are beings of pure magic. Any mage could abuse that kind of connection. You know. Some say they can directly communicate with Heliod and hence pull the magic more easily than we can.
I see. And do you know of anyone who might bear him any ill will?
Say again?
Do you know of anyone who might bear him any ill will, or especially mages in particular?
I'm not sure, but perhaps he could. There have been Alcide sightings in the wheat fields beyond the forest. You might find out more there. I believe they know about who do such a thing to them more than I would. If I knew, I would have gone myself. And I'm not an investigator. I'm a craftsman, an artist.
Okay, Cart can't stand his self-pityfulness, and he just speaks up a little and say, "I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I can tell you're very distressed. But you are giving us very good information, and I think, if you did say your lover has been gone 5 to 6 days, and what have you been doing since? Have you been mourning?
Well,
Your lover's not dead yet."
in the first couple of hours, I asked everywhere, and I tried to look myself, but the forests are scary places. I'm not much of a fighter. I started asking around, and then after 2 days passed, they say after 48 hours, the chances of finding someone who has been kidnapped is incredibly low. So I tried posting to Minus's inn and bar, and well, you're the first to respond.
Cart very hesitantly reaches his hand out to kind of pat this guy's back and be like, I see. I'm not blaming. I'm just observing. Mornings can be good, but it has to be done in moderation. And it's good that it's good that we are able to respond, and that you posted a listing for us to respond to. But you have to pick yourself up. You can't mourn forever, and you talk yourself down and say that you're just a craftsman. But I'm sure, you seem like you know enough, and you can be helpful, and basically he's trying to pep talk him and get him out of his little mess, because he's a mess, and Cart just doesn't like looking at messes.
Can you make a
Oh, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
make a charisma check, just like a motivation check.
Yeah, he needs to get off his pity party. Wait, why is there no charisma? Oh wait, charisma.
Yeah, just not saving throw, just a normal charisma check. You rolled Constitution. I'll let you reroll that.
I messed up. Wait, let me roll again. Wait,
Yeah. I'll let you roll it again. Okay, that's better. He looks at you, and then he says, that does sound like a plan. I've already run out of wine, and I haven't gotten so desperate to bust out the other meads and so on and so forth. I think it's about time that I cooked myself a good meal, and maybe I'll make something for when Ilias returns.
The spirit. I'm very proud of you, and you know what? I hope I'm not bragging, but I must say we just arrived here not too long ago, and my group here, we did a quest within 3 to 4 hours. So I don't want to oversell it, but
Yeah, we actually completed a quest this morning, and now we're going to help you.
yeah, we're pretty capable. So I'm glad we've come to the right place, and we hope that we can help you. But do be aware of possibilities. We don't want to overpromise anything, but your best chance is with us, I guess. And then he kind of awkwardly finger guns oh yeah, that's right.
All right. And then he stands up, and then he motions you all to follow him for a moment. He unlocks a room next to the living room. You all can kind of peek. He doesn't let you all in, but when you peek, you can tell that it's his bedroom. And then he comes out, and he shows you this lyre. It shines as if it's gold, but upon closer inspection, it's just a very well polished wood. And he's like, once once you have once you have brought him back, this will be yours. Thank you so much, and thank you for the talk.
No problem. You can do it, man. Bro, fist bump.
And then he like almost drops the lyre a bit to try and give you a fist bump, and then he's holding it in one hand, and then he fist bumps you.
That's right. Okay.
I whisper to Gold. Sometimes Card is just so awkward when he's trying to inspire something.
Gold laughs and agrees.
I think it's cute also. Yeah.
Thank you. When do you expect to be back?
Gold puts her hand on his shoulder and says, "We will do everything in our power to make it as soon as possible. But as my companion said, we really don't want to make any false promises. But we do understand the urgency. And I, of all people, can assure you that I know what it is like to be without your lover. And we will strive to bring you him as soon as possible."
Thank you. I'll make something small in case you bring him back to me tonight, and I'll start thinking of something bigger if it takes a bit longer.
That sounds like a lovely idea, Mr. Penarius. Do take care of yourself.
And all five of you, take care as well.
Yeah. And as a side note, wine doesn't really get you drunk as much. You might want to try something harder, but just don't drink anymore. Yeah, that would be better.
Okay. I'll stick to water, and then he looks around. It's about time I started dusting all of these statues.
Just a question. Your house is gigantic, and I assume that, you are rather wealthy. Do you not hire anyone to help you clean the place?
I fired them shortly after Ilyas was kidnapped. I didn't want anyone to see me in this state.
I see. Well, alright. But I don't think Ilyas will be very happy with you firing your trusty housekeepers and maids and maidservants just because, of him.
Well, I guess I can rehire them.
Or you can always hire this guy and then I point to Leonard. Here. Is Leonard here?
Yeah, Leonard's there. And then Leonard's like, right, I'm really good at security work, so you can hire me once your lover's back, and I can provide security. Good thinking, Coco.
Actually, I have another question for you, Mr. Primarius. I don't want to be presumptuous, but since you seem to be quite wealthy, what is the significance of giving us the lyre as a reward rather than just some gold or money in general?
Funny thing, I've squandered a lot of the money I've had on intoxicating myself, so I didn't have much to go off immediately. I bought this house a long time ago, and I believe my artwork should sell and bring me back to the kind of wealth that I had before this. However, right now I do not have much funds unless I sell, everything I own. But it's gonna be more expensive to move all these statues than to just try to sell them. The lyre is the last real valuable thing that I have.
I see. Well, thank you so much for considering giving it to us.
Yes,
I think we should be off now.
Yes.
I look forward to you returning. and you all begin to exit. Yeah.
Yes,
Is there anything y'all want to
absolutely.
do before you leave the city?
I would
Like-
like to get. No, never mind. I'm alright.
I give Burfox the lion skin.
You say poor folk?
Oh yeah. The what do you call it? The armory guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
What is it called? What is that word for people who make things with hands?
Armory?
Oh, did I? Is it? Oh, okay. Go as they all walk through. I mean, walk out back into the nice garden. Gold is like, wait, are we not supposed to drop this off at the armory?
I think we should. My shoulder's getting really sore.
Yes, I can't believe I forgot that we've been carrying it this whole time.
I think we're just getting like real buff. Real buff. Can't get too buff, you know. I won't be able to fit in most of my dresses anymore.
Ugh, nonsense, Summer. You always look beautiful in whatever you wear.
Thank you, princess. You too.
Oh, shit.
God.
The armory. Let's go. Chop chop.
So you all head over to the armory.
That's his chance because we never compliment his looks.
Yeah, so you see Burfox as per usual. This time he's working on nails and he's like making small metal objects. Nails, hammerheads, stuff like that. Things that will sell more in the city. Not really adventurous stuff. And judging from what he's doing here, you can kind of tell that he's more confident. Or I wouldn't say confident. You know when you get so good at something that you don't need to think and you can just do it, right? It becomes mindless. Yeah, he's like that right now with making like the mundane stuff for people in the city, hinges, stuff like that. He's working on that as well. And then the moment you enter, he sees the four of you first enter, and then he smiles, he waves, and then he sees Coco enter, and then he looks down a bit.
Aw.
Hey, baby.
Oh God.
Coco, what's your magic? I just shoved the lion in Coco's hands.
And he's just staring at you. Awkward silence, just like this.
I inspire. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like put my hand on his lower back, look deep into his eyes, and say, "Go get inside."
Oh my fucking God. Ah.
You are inspired, Coco.
Okay, it's like, but I'm gonna walk up to like, with the lion's skin in my hand. Then I'm gonna put it on the counter, and then I'll be like, "Hello there."
Oh my God.
I didn't expect you to be back so soon.
Oh my God, I get it right now. Sorry.
And then he like starts tying his mane back so that you can see his entire face, like a ponytail.
Wow. I'm just gonna ask him straight up. So, what can we get from out of this? And then like I pet the lion skin.
So he looks at the lion and he's like and he clears one of the anvils and he's like could you put it here?
Sure. And then like I carry it, and then like I gently place it on the anvil, and then I flick my hair around his face.
Right. At this point he's like, oh, this is something I'm good at, like I'm ready to talk about this. I'm so ready. And then he starts examining, and he's like, how did you kill a fleece mane lion? The skin is impenetrable. I could come up with something, some kind of leather armor.
There's 4 of us. How many can you make?
I mean, with one skin, I know it's a big beast, but I'll need to layer it a couple of times. So maybe one, if I'm lucky.
Well,
two.
well, one is just isn't enough, my friend. And then like I put my hand on his shoulder, and then like I gently like massage.
Coco, you got advantage.
You have bad inspiration too.
Go. Okay, so regardless of how good this roll is, he will try. I'll have to roll to see whether he's able to do it, to maximize the limited
Give him
leather that he
inspiration.
has. Yeah. So go ahead and make a persuasion check at advantage.
Zero.
Wow.
Wow.
Bardic
You rolled a dirty 20. Do you want to use your bardic inspiration?
It expires in 10 minutes, so
Yeah, might as well.
Sure.
roll a d8.
Yeah, so /R space 1d8.
Not bad.
Drops his pants while you
Okay,
fight.
24. Then he looks at you and he's just like, "Whoa, are you challenging me? Do I need to do this?" Kind of vibe. And then he nods his head as if he's thinking. And then he takes a bottle, he takes a sip. I can certainly try. I think I have an idea. But I cannot make any errors. If I make a mistake, I can guarantee one, but I'll try my best.
Yeah, you try your best, and then I like, you know, my hand is still on his shoulder and I'm like massaging, and then I'm like, you know,
Oh my.
and I whisper into his ears like, I reward people who satisfy my
His eyes widen. Oh my god. His eyes widen, and then he looks at you, and then he's like, 3 to 4 days. I want to make sure I don't make any mistakes.
Yeah, you do you. We'll be back.
Gold asides to Summer. I had no idea that Coco hadn't eaten.
Coco's a natural.
I mean, if I knew Coco was into guys, I think I have a shot.
Honestly, Summer, if it weren't for his bedside manner, I would say go for it. But if you were just looking for, a one-time thing, oh my god, please tell me every detail afterwards.
Oh, I'll tell you everything.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure he has a big, and I gesture like ooh.
Alright, that's just please don't
Sweet
tell me
mother of
anything.
God.
And then Kai walks away.
I can imagine running my hands down his abs. Ooh.
Honestly,
Go now.
Moving along.
Yes. Moving along. Good.
He immediately
Good. Coco.
drops the nail. He immediately drops the nails that he was working on into this like cooling bucket, right? And then he starts like prepping knives and various tools to butcher through this lion. And then he puts a thumbs up, smiles, and he's like, it will cost a lot of time, so I think I could do it at a and then he looks down and he's thinking really hard about it. Discounted price?
Lovely.
Right, usually these kind of enchantments cost easily hundreds of gold pieces. But when you come back and you look at the work, you can tell me how good it is, and then we can discuss prices then.
Gold nudges Coco.
I'm just imagining legitimate awkward silence right now.
I mean,
Like three bystanders just eavesdropping, egging on Coco.
I cast Mage Hand and he just like slowly presses Coco's back forward, like pushes on him.
I mean, you do your work. We'll be back. And then, I turn away and start leaving for the door.
I cast
Hey, Coco, you gotta
Precipitation
go.
to make his hair like more glossy and flow in the wind.
Oh my god.
And then like halfway, I'm just like, guys, let's go.
Okay.
We have a quest.
Yes, Coco. Yes.
Yes.
What a wise man you are.
Yes.
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 All right. So, you all are gonna start heading eastward towards. It's kind of like natural wheat fields, wild wheat, right? It's a bit weird that no one already uses it to like cultivate rice. I've heard of it, but whether or not you've actually been there, I think Gold might not have, but Gold has most probably heard of it. It's pretty famous, like area where a lot of Alcedes like to roam. And with that, I think we'll take a 5-minute break. We'll see you all in a bit. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us and sitting through the slog that is flirting with my NPCs.
What is that? Oh, that's amazing.
Excuse me.
Oops,
This is the
I
most fun part.
accidentally clicked on the stinger transition. And yeah, we'll see you all in a bit. Grab your water, go to the toilet, and we'll see you all in 5.